the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, the PGA Tour, Notre Dame football, the USGA Championships, the Breeders' Cup, Wimbledon, the Ryder Cup, the French Open, the 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney, and the 2002 Olympic Winter Games in Salt Lake City. All on America's sports leader, NBC.
Coming the Monday night of 1,000 Laughs. Stand back for all the must-see TV comedy champs. One big Monday night.
Hey!
Check it out. You got Friends, and About You, plus Seinfeld.
I'm loaded up, baby.
Then there's Third Rock, Frasier.
And
an all-new Caroline.
Get out. I'm out.
The champion night of 1,000 Laughs, NBC, Monday.
The torch is out, the flag passed. Just ahead on News 10 NBC, we'll go live to Atlanta with Rich Funky as the Centennial Olympic Games come to an end. While here in Rochester, police work to solve a homicide. The victim tried to get on a bus. It's all straight ahead.
Good evening, friends. I'm Lee Ames down at Marina Dodge, a division of the Gabrielli Auto Group. Great time of the year. Come out and see us. Let me show you something. On my left is a 96 Dodge Caravan. On my right is a 96 Dodge Ram. Do you realize that you can drive these cars and pay only $59.99? Well, it's true. You can. Go to your telephone, jot this number down, 342-5000. Call us up. We'll explain it to you. And remember, Marina Dodge, no credit application will be refused. We're at Thomas Avenue in the Stutson Street Bridge in Charlotte.
Meteorologist Kevin Williams, weeknights at 6, only on News 10 NBC.
News 10 NBC closed captioning is sponsored by RCIPA, health providers managing care for 500,000 Rochesterians.
Straight ahead, only on News 10 NBC. Live.
The games are over. The U.S. won. I'm Rich Funky in Atlanta. We'll recap the past 16 days of the Centennial Games in a live report tonight.
Local.
The Park Avenue Festival wraps up with a petition drive to keep a killer out of town and people seeing red over parking tickets.
And up to the minute.
Bus riders try to help a stabbing victim tonight in Rochester. Witnesses say the man fled to the bus after being attacked.
Now, this is News 10 NBC.
The light went out tonight in Georgia. The Olympic flame extinguished in Atlanta minutes ago, signaling the end of competition in the Centennial Olympic Games. Good evening. The games that began 17 days ago as Atlanta welcomed the world ended tonight with the torch being passed to Sydney, Australia, site of the next Summer Games. American athletes wrapped up the Olympics with 101 medals, 44 of them gold. The finale began with a bang. Fireworks over Centennial Olympic Stadium and included an array of performers, including Stevie Wonder, Trisha Yearwood, and Boyz II Men. International Olympic Committee President Juan Antonio Samaran told Atlanta, "Well done." The 80,000 plus at the stadium paused for a moment of silence for the victims of the Centennial Olympic Park bombing. One woman died in that unsolved crime. Then the Olympic flag officially transferred from the mayor of Atlanta to the mayor of Sydney, Australia. For the last week of these Olympic Games, News 10 NBC's Rich Funky has been in Atlanta, experiencing the highs and lows of every moment. We go live now to Atlanta one more time. Rich, what a period this has been.
Been tremendous, Laura, and the 26th Olympiad is now over. And photographer Leona Nascimento takes a look back at some of the more memorable moments.
It's hotter than donut grease out here.
Oh, God, I need a drink.
As we celebrate this Eucharist, we also want to remember the lady who lost her life. Certainly want to remember her in our prayers this morning. But I think most of all, we want to be grateful that our Lord protected the others who were there, that there weren't more casualties.
We're here to proclaim a victory. We're here not to wallow in tragedy.
but to celebrate a triumph of the human spirit.
Shot by Roy. They score with 7 seconds to go.
Lane 7, Kim Benton. Kim Benton with a smile, a poise, and a wave.
Lots of special moments tonight, Laura. One of them when IOC President Juan Antonio Samaranch, also for the first time in an Olympic ceremony, remembered the slain Israeli team members from the 1972 Munich Games. That is something that the children of those athletes had asked for during a service down here earlier in the Games and got tonight. And that was a very special moment. And Samaranch said that terrorism has never destroyed the Olympic movement and never will. Laura?
Rich, you've been down there for a week now. Is it possible to isolate a particular moment or incident that stands out that really sums it up for you in terms of your experience?
I think it's hard. I think from the athletic standpoint, certainly Carl Lewis and Michael Johnson and Kerry Strug, I mean, they come to mind immediately. But also, you know, from the athletic side, I want to mention that the women's teams did so remarkably well. I had a statistic here that I think 40% more women competing this year than ever before. Look at what the softball team did and the soccer team did. It was just a tremendous Olympics for women, Laura.
And you did a tremendous job. Come home safely, Rich.
Thanks, Laura.
Thanks very much.